Expansion starts here, the podcast. My name is Rhett Butler, Marketing and Communications Manager for Prince George's County Economic Development Corporation. And I have a special guest today, Interim President and CEO of the Prince George's County Economic Development Corporation, Mrs. Ebony Stocks.
Good to be here.
How are you, Ebony? Yes.
It's my first time on the show.
It is your first time on the show, and you've been on a media tour today.
Yes.
It's been kind of amazing.
Yes.
First of all, how do you feel about this? You know, getting out there into the media, talking to the people on a massive scale.
Very exciting. Hasn't been my traditional role, but I'm happy to do it, to be out here being an advocate for the businesses,
That's right.
As well as share the good news about what we do here at the EDC.
Absolutely. And speaking of good news, EmpowerHER
Yes.
Global Business Summit, 2 years now. It's the second year in a row. That by itself is an accomplishment, number one. So snaps for EmpowerHER. But Ebony, tell us about the EmpowerHER Global Business Summit. Why is this such a critical event for women entrepreneurs?
So this event started really because it's Women International Day.
That's right.
We're also celebrating Women's History Month.
Yes.
And so as an economic development organization, we're looking to marry the two. So we have women business owners, entrepreneurs, and we looked at what we can do to help propel them forward. And so EmpowerHER Global Business Conference was born. And we're here for our business owners. And so at the conference, we'll be bringing workshops. We'll have panels, all with the goal to help drive our businesses forward.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I know normally, annually, we're thematically driven. And this year's theme is Momentum in Motion.
Yes.
First of all, that's a vibe by itself. But why is that important? And what does that mean for women in business today?
So, of course, momentum, we want to bring the positive energy forward. And we also want to give our businesses the tools that they need to expand their business.
Yes.
So with the Momentum in Motion, it's Women's Entrepreneurship or Women's International Day.
That's right.
All with the focus of helping to drive our business and giving them the tools that they need to drive their own growth.
We have an amazing keynote speaker this year. This year, Dr. Charlene Dukes.
Yes.
Educational powerhouse.
Yes.
Why is it impactful for her to be our keynote this year?
So she'll be talking from her experience in running a huge educational institution.
That's right.
So her perspective is very important. She's a leader. And so as women, as business owners, it's good to hear from those leaders and those women who from various industry sectors can teach us what we need to do in our personal lives. And so we're very excited to have the good doctor come and give the keynote speech, and I'm sure it'll be very impactful for our businesses.
Yes.
And they'll have a lot to look forward to.
That's right. Speaking of which, that's just one key highlight.
Yes.
There's so many workshops. I mean, to me, what stands out is the wellness panel, mainly because in a business conference, that's not typical. I mean, that's definitely a staple feature in the second year going into EmpowerHER number 2. But what are some other key highlights you think people can look forward to on the 14th?
So I actually missed the wellness session last year because I was hopping from room to room.
That's right.
But it was packed. And so our goal for that session, you know, we're women, we're business owners, we're moms.
Yes.
There are a lot of demands. We're also trying to accelerate the growth of our business. And so we have a special set of needs. And so from emotional, mental, standpoint, what can we do to do that self-care?
Right.
And also provide that leadership to our organization and the people that we work with. But we'll also have sessions on access to capital.
Wow.
This will be for businesses who are startups, but as well as those who are experienced.
Okay.
We'll also have sessions on leadership and professional development. We'll have a workshop on taking your business global.
That's huge.
EDC does trade missions.
That's right.
And so we'll have the opportunity for some of our business owners who went on some of our trade missions to talk about their experience and what they're doing in other countries. We'll have a marketing and branding panel as well. And then we'll also have a panel that'll be focused on business scaling.
Okay.
So women business owners, we want to grow our business. And so with this panel, we have experienced women in their industry talking about how they were able to do it, to go from 2 locations to 5 locations to 10 locations, from $2 million to $5 million to $10 million. And so really impactful conversation, I think, that a lot of our attendees will get a lot from.
The EDC leaves no stone unturned. I mean, we're covering every single base. Shout out to Martin Azema and all the folks in the international department. You just came back from Korea not too long ago.
Yes,
Martin
I
just
did.
came back from Korea and then Mexico City. I mean, there's so many things happening in the EDC. And not to be undone.
Well, hold on.
Oh, please.
I didn't mention the networking.
And the networking. My bad.
The networking.
Yeah.
And part of what we like to do at the EDC is bring our businesses together. And so we have this whole summit with the workshops and the panels, but I think the networking is equally important.
Absolutely.
So you have the opportunity, our women have the opportunity to sit at the table with other business owners who are like-minded. There's opportunities for partnership and collaboration and sharing of ideas. So we can't forget the networking, which is a huge part of the conference.
Yeah, and let's add happy hour to that.
Yes, we love our
Because that's
drinks.
amazing. Yes, we do. And there's a VIP experience, which is new for this year.
Yes, this is new. We
it's
always
extremely
want to
robust.
build and each year
That's
make
right.
our conferences and what we do here better.
That's
each
right.
year.
But the EDC is tireless because 2 weeks after Empower Her,
Yes.
Procurement 360,
Yes.
navigating new opportunities. What does this event focus on? I mean, it's rolling completely.
Yes. So this conference really focuses on, of course, in the DMV, we have a lot of businesses that do contracts with the federal government.
That's right.
And so what we wanted to do is focus on the other opportunities. So, of course, we'll have our federal agencies there, but we'll also have our state agencies, Department of Maryland. We'll also have our local Prince George's County Procurement Office there. We'll have educational institutions. We have the community college. We'll have the Prince George's County school system. We'll also have some of our healthcare providers. UMS will be there. Care First will be there. So all types of opportunities, no matter what industry sector that you're in. The great thing about this conference is that there'll be actual opportunities. There'll be actual contracts that businesses will be able to take advantage of. And
Amazing.
so this is our first year doing a conference like this, so we're really excited.
I love it, man. Every launch seems to have legs. So this will just be another one that we can look at and see it grow.
We work hard here at the
We
EDC.
work hard here. Great job, Ebony. Your brainchild is growing up to, what, a toddler now with Empower Her? She's 2 years old?
Yes, she's growing, and next year it's going to be even better, but we're really excited about what we're able to do this year. Really exciting lineup. We have a host of strong industry leaders, women, really ready to share their expertise, and so I'm really excited about that.
Listen, that is Ebony Stocks, and you're going to get stocked up on empowerment. Empower Her Global Business Summit, March 14th. Get your tickets today. Ebony, thank you for stopping by and letting the people know.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Expansion starts here, the podcast.